stopped the train and you're trying to now get out of the tunnel. Is that where we're at?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And so as you're doing that, obviously, are you trying to sneak out the main entrance that you came in, or are you looking for one of those access doors?
Oh, for access door.
Access door.
The main entrance is probably packed with drones and troops.
That's
Okay.
what it should.
But
Yeah.
you have no trouble locating them. They're like every 300 yards or whatever. So
And there should be a manhole or
there's one relatively nearby. You just have to walk up the thing, and it's one of those big metal doors on the side of a thing where you're like, what's that door lead to? It's one of those.
All right, so
I'm gonna try
open
to
it a
run
little
back
bit. Open it a little bit. Peek inside.
And what you see is a ton of these things in every direction that you can possibly see. And you can kind of see the edge of where you guys came in from where you're at. And yeah, there's a whole a perimeter of stuff set up there, just waiting for you guys to poke out.
Damn.
However,
So we can't go out that door.
no. But in the name of what we're doing here, it's just about the time when Piff shows up in the wall chopper because she's trying to get the doc to you because the doc has figured out something important. So the wall chopper shows up and starts blasting rockets towards the front of the gate. Let's see what happens there.
Wasn't worried about it at all.
Rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. 1, 2, 3. Oh, out of ammo. Okay, so it managed to get off 2 good rockets, and it did. All right, well, it cleared up about 8 guys out of the way. So they're not exactly dead, but they're blown into, their chunks are flying off of things. So you've got a limited sized hole in the front of there too. But you can also, they're focused now on the rockets and the copter. You can get out the door you're trying to sneak out if you're just trying to sneak out.
Okay, let's make it happen. All right. I'm going to use my stealth and try to make it from where we are to, we're topside now, correct?
You're at the top at a door, yeah, but you're still in cover at the moment.
Yeah, use my stealth, make it to the next building, adjacent building, where we're not, just to make it out. I rolled a 24.
You're good.
Yeah, I don't have stealth.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
If you want, since you do have stealth, you could swing around to whatever vehicle you're trying to access and come scoop them up.
Yeah. Okay. So, hotwire a vehicle, or just
You
use...
definitely have those skills, Mr. Nomad.
$35?
There you go. You just stole whatever the thing is that you just thought was looking good.
All right. I swing back over, pop open the doors, tell them all to get in. Okay. Make contact with Piff at the dock. Tell them that we're traveling. I guess where are we? We're heading.
Oh, you're in the train section there, so yeah. You head back towards the base.
Okay.
Heading back towards the city. Well, what she's telling you is that, and you talked to the doc too. It's like, I think I found a way to make this thing, to solve this problem, to get him back and to stop all this bullshit. But I need the access to the power of the big machines we've got at the tower. So that's what she's doing here. So, that's where they're going, is down to the Triple P Tower downtown.
Okay, so we're making our way, and we're just we'll meet them there.
We'll use radio comms, not the...
Right, radio transmitters.
Yeah, right. Tell Jackson we're coming for the tower. We may have a solution to this mess. Please try to clear a path for us.
10-4.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, he's going to work on that. That's they'll try and focus the cops back on the tower and clearing out that area again. And she's going to be coming in with the copter. The chopper is going to land somewhere nearby and probably is going to blow out some of those too. And once the doc gets inside, then it's going to be Piff out there shooting things until you get there. So that's all helpful.
All right. So driving through town from the train station, heading back to the tower. Are there anything ground level that's going to be in our way while we're driving?
There's all kinds of stuff in your way while you're driving, because these things are trying to shoot and take down anything they can find. So you're going to have to be shooting your way through as you go, or just plowing through them with the. Well, see, you're not really in an armored van. You're in whatever you stole.
Right. I'm just whatever I stole. So I'm just using all evasive maneuvers, so we're not getting hit.
Right. Okay, so you're not really trying to attack things. You're trying to just stay alive.
Yeah. Well, they can shoot. I just want to know what are my obstacles while I'm driving that I need to avoid.
A bunch of these synth things. There are the soldiers that are out in the streets. So with thousands of them marching around, and it's not too big an area. They're in the way.
And are they looking like battle android troopers?
Pretty much, yeah.
G.I. Joe. So I'm moving around.
They're called combats.
They're Seabats?
Yeah, combats. That's what they're called in G.I. Joe. I know, they're in the first adventure thing.
Yeah, I thought that was a good segue.
Yeah.
So I'm driving through, and again, as I'm making my moves,
What did you get? What kind of vehicle did you get? Are we in a four-door sedan?
I got like a Escalade.
Like an Escalade,
That type. Because there was a bunch of us, so I grabbed a big vehicle, big tires, stuff like that, where I'm going through. Nice steel.
So, sitting in the back seat, I can poke my head out and start shooting things that are in front of us.
Yeah, don't shoot behind us, because apparently the bullets can't make it.
No, you can't shoot anything.
Well, we'll roll for that.
All right, so as I'm driving through, hitting the sideways, 27, as I'm making my way through.
That's enough to navigate a path through as you're going. All right. And what was your you were shooting out the front or shooting out the back? What was your attack there?
Attack of 30.
Okay.
An attack of 29.
Those hit. That's good damage.
Do damage.
Damage is 16. And damage of 15.
Okay, so you put holes in a couple more of them, but their armor pretty much seals that back up. So that's not enough to do much to them. You're picking holes in them.
Okay. And at this point, I'm going to turn on my personal defense generator.
There we go.
I don't know if it'll stop these things from the rays from blipping me, but I have it on.
Actually, it probably will. It's an energy shield. It should stop that.
That's what I wanted to hear. Boom. Yeah. Personal shield generator. On.
All right.
Oh, then I can get out. I can get out. Where do you want to go, man? I'll clear a swath.
All right. Well, I'm just going. So if there's no more distractions, how long before we make it to the tower?
2 or 3 minutes. So if he is attacking a couple things and now is leaning out and actually slashing his stuff, you're going to be able to get there, and boom, you're there.
Okay. All right. Let's get into the tower. So check before we get out the car.
As you're pulling up, you see the wall chopper is already landed over there on its usual parking spot on the edge of the tower there, and it looks like someone has taken the elevator down. So you assume that the ladies have made it into the building.
Okay. What about drones above our heads? Is it safe to step out?
They're there. Is it safe to step out? It's as safe as it's been.
I'll pop my shield. Just stand inside my shield close to me.
Okay. Sounds good.
That works.
And I'll get out first and kind of draw their fire.
Okay.
All right,
and we're just making that run like it's raining, and I just got a little baby coat over me to protect me as I make my way to the building.
Okay, everybody who's doing that, roll evasion.
What is the magic number? I don't
25.
know.
22.
12.
Man, you just barely made it, but you made it through.
Yes. I was hoping 10 was the number because I'm not souped up. I'm still just me. All right.
Okay, so you make it into the lobby of the tower.
Okay. All right. Get on the radio. Ask the girls what's their location. Where are we meeting them at?
If you're looking to meet Piff, she's just running outside, so she's just about to be out there starting to blow these things away, and the doc is down in the computer lab.
Okay. So go inside the tower, start making our way to the computer lab.
She's stepping out where?
She's stepping out basically from where the landing deck and the parking garage are.
So is she getting back into the wall chopper?
No, she's coming out with her weapons and starting to shoot at things.
Well, then I got to go out and help her then, right?
It's up to you, but she's gonna try and find you. So it's
Okay, if she's making her way towards us, then I'm gonna run out halfway to meet her. Because I don't think she has a personal shield
Split the
generator.
party, kill the party, Wall.
Does she have a personal shield generator?
Actually, you don't have to run out there to protect her. She'll be able to get to you without getting too screwed up.
Okay. Honor, man. Honor.
No, that's not what you were about to do.
She appreciates the gesture, but you don't have to do that right now.
You know who didn't appreciate the gesture? This guy.
Well, we're inside the building. We don't have to worry about the
I know my lead block didn't just leave me out here to get tackled.
You got a wingman, man. You don't need me.
This is
you
not
got
Jackson.
3 wingmen.
This is not Jackson. I don't even know this guy.
Okay, so yeah, she's out there shooting her way towards you, and you guys are in the thing, and you're making your way down to the computer lab. This is the plan?
Okay, yeah.
All right, so in a few minutes, she will meet you in the computer lab if that's where everybody's going to be.
Yeah. Making the way to the computer lab.
All right, and now that you're there, what's happening?
All right, I asked Ariana, okay, what did you got? What do you have? What do you have to help us out?
Well, she's basically telling you to, shut up and leave me alone. I'm really busy right now. So she's working on, she's trying to find a back door to get in. That there's a way to actually shut this whole thing down. Most of them have been patched and shut down and sealed off, and Jitterbug removed all the stuff. But there's one that didn't get noticed because of whatever. So she thinks she might have a way to get in there.
So our plan right now is to guard the door to make sure.
And she doesn't really want to talk about it in front of anybody either. So.
Okay.
So
our plan.
We're going to guard the door to the computer lab.
Okay.
Or to the base.
Well, to the tower.
Yeah. So let's start knocking over furniture, making barricades.
Your basic goal now is to keep her safe at all costs. That's what you're doing?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that works. So yeah, so you guys, a couple of you are set up inside the room. I assume a couple are outside. So
I'm outside the room.
Piff wants to stand outside and shoot at things until there's nothing left to shoot at. So you're good. You guys.
And that's what I'm doing as well.
All right. So I'm going to use the Arasaka. Are there any ground forces, not the drones, because I'm inside the tower, looking out? Are there any of the ground guys?
They're outside the windows and stuff coming in your direction, and they could in fact probably shoot through those windows. But there's nobody in the building because the building security has been taken care of.
Is there anybody for me to shoot?
Well, radio Jackson.
Not unless you want to blow out the windows at the moment.
I'm going to radio Jackson again and tell him we need time. Anything that buys time at the tower.
Right. The cops are out there actually, and so they're already sort of forming a perimeter around the building. So that's one thing that stands between they're going to get shot with the ray before you are.
All right.
And then there will be no more cops.
So the Wall and Piff are outside, shooting
outside of the room,
and he's shielded, and she fits inside his shield, so they're good.
Yeah, not outside of the room, outside of the tower.
We're outside. Why are we outside of the tower?
That's what he just said.
I don't want to be outside the tower.
Okay,
I want to be inside the tower.
They're not outside the tower necessarily, outside of the room. But
yeah. Okay.
But the room is not that far inside the tower, so you're basically, you're off the edge of the lobby there.
Yeah, but I want to be inside still. Don't put me outside.
Okay. He said Piff was outside.
That's fine. You can be outside the room and still inside the building.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so you're not shooting at anybody then?
No.
Not till they breach that first
I haven't
outside
rolled
door.
anything.
Okay. So we're just waiting for them to see. So we're just on standby waiting for them to breach.
Okay, well, if you're going to be standing there doing nothing until then it happens right now. So the army in the front has managed to zap out enough of the cops that they can push through the glass and have broken through the front door of the Triple P Tower.
Okay, you guys have a
bet.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
I think I'm going to cut my way in front just to pull out my sword and point them to the way they should go.
Oh, you're with
You're
us?
leading.
He's leading the charge. Okay.
I'm leading the army.
Wow, your hypo would have worked, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we got 19 EMPs if you want to start hucking them.
I don't want to shut down what she's doing in the computer lab.
Oh, okay.
And shut me down and shut down your cybernetics.
But I do have some armor-piercing grenades and some incendiary grenades.
The computer
and some
lab,
flashbang grenades.
The computer lab is sealed off since you're outside of it, and it is armor shielded and stuff from EMPs, but it's still not the greatest idea. So you've got all the other stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to go, what is it called?
So they breached. Me and Piff are there. I'm charging.
Yeah, and so she immediately
with the gun blade.
Once the doors come down, so she's shooting at things, and you're with the gun blade. Okay, go ahead, roll that.
Gunblade. 38. 36.
All right, roll some damage.
26. 33 critical.
Hey, all right. Those critical injuries are great stuff. Ooh, dismembered leg. All right, so fairly, you slashed one guy pretty good and dropped him down and came through and took out the other one and took off his leg, and then I don't know what you did when you followed back, but you killed those two guys, and there's still about 30 more coming at you. And, she also took out...
I like these odds.
So you got 4 down, about 26 coming in, and an entire field of them behind you that you can't even tell how many there might be.
All right, so as they're funneling in, the next one that goes through, I'm going to take 3 shots at that one. First one is a 26.
Don't focus on just one guy. Shoot.
Second one is a 37. The last one is a 22.
Those are all good.
First damage, please God. 17. Second damage, 12. Third damage, 23 critical injury inflicted.
Hey, that one goes through. Let's see what it does. Jump at it. Boom. Collapsed lung. All right, so you shot that guy, and one of the things you managed to hit him maybe 3 times in the same spot or something. And we'll say that it went through the armor enough and got him in the chest. You collapsed his lung. So that guy took some damage and can't breathe, and he's down for the count. The other one.
That's why I focused on one guy.
Yeah.
Focus on multiple.
I wouldn't have done anything to the other 2 guys.
This would be an interesting time for Jackson with his auto fire, right?
Yeah. Well, we ain't got him, so.
No, he probably was the head of the police force out there, but
he's probably dead. Anyway.
Is this the badge you're looking for?
Go ahead.
Okay, here's my 1 shot.
I'm used to have Sam and Max.
19. He controls Sam and Max.
19. All right, 19 is going to ping off the armor. I can do Sam and Max real quick. Whoa, 34. These guys have got some serious attacks. Damage. Where's the other one?
Factors.
Max. All right, Sam has a much better attack than Max, so he manages to hit, and he also focuses on one spot, and he gets the guys, he injures his arm. So his aim is going to be a little bit reduced, but every little bit helps, but you're definitely going to be overwhelmed without too many more turns.
Okay, let's go. Continue with our suppressing fire. Also,
let's see what's coming in at you.
Yeah, don't try to jump the gun on that.
They're shooting with the rays, so it's why is it? There we go. I'm like, why is it not giving me attack? Oh, see, that's not going to hit you. Damn. Okay, well, in the smoke and chaos, these guys are not that great of an aim, and actually, every single one of them there, this one hits.
I'm ready to evade.
It hits something. Okay, yeah, somebody go ahead, roll evasion. We'll say it was you.
26.
24.
26 and 24. Okay, well, 24 you would have been screwed, but 26 gets you out of the way.
I just want to know where the line is.
Yeah, on that one he rolled pretty good. Okay, so you get out of the way and do not get zapped and sent anywhere, and we're still figuring that your shield is going to block it anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so while this is going on, Jitterbug is now, getting pissed at you guys even more. You're still interfering, so it trips the switch that it has and remotely shuts down and sabotages everyone's cyberware. So everybody make a roll. Let's see, what kind of roll are we going to make? Let's call it evasion for the heck of it.
It's shutting down our cyberware?
Yes.
Even with the hardened shielding?
It's shutting down. It's
what's the magic number?
We'll see what happens.
21.
18.
Cyber limit installed options cannot be rendered inoperable by EMP pulses.
Yeah, but this is different.
How's it different? Can't be different. Evasion of 26.
All right, I see. Not bad. All right, so nothing happens to you, and nothing happens to you. But you do notice a bunch of people all around in the area that are outside and stuff. People grabbing their heads, people grabbing their arms, people falling down. There's a lot of screaming and noise. And as a matter of fact, Piff drops to the ground, and she can't. Her skeleton and stuff is shut down. She can't stand.
Damn.
All right.
Amongst all the commotion, I would like to not run. I'll walk to where they're what they're defending. Try to just let everybody fight. I'm going to advance just forward.
With your arms out like this?
No, I'm just
your
gonna
head
walk.
back?
Sword in hand. I'm just gonna walk.
Man, I'm about to do Obi-Wan Kenobi. You were the chosen one. I got the high ground, Kanan. You don't want to do this.
You underestimate my power.
I'm going to shoot Kanan in the face 3 times. No, I'm kidding.
You can try.
No, again, I'm just going to keep, while all this is going down, the next soldier or the next, sim or whatever that comes through, I'm going to plug him, take another tree.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it? I'm sorry.
This guy.
Oh. Well, you're just going to say it. All right, I'll let you do it. Have your hero moment.
So if it's my turn?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to throw a couple of grenades out into because they're still trying to funnel in, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to throw a couple of armor-reducing grenades in that direction where they're trying to funnel in.
Nice, okay.
First throw, 17. Second throw, 27.
All right, damage.
First damage, 24.
Hey, there we go.
Did both of them hit?
Yeah, both of them hit.
Both of them hit. So second damage, 23 critical.
Oh, all right. Not bad. You definitely blew a hole through there that you would be able to run through if that's your goal. Let's see what you did though with the criticals.
Well, I threw it out the building away from Piff.
Right. Well, I didn't figure you dropped it where you were.
Okay.
Take this.
Hold on to this for me.
The critical injury was an eye, so you blew half of someone's head off, so their armor didn't hold up very well against those things. And the other 2 guys caught him in the chest, so that it's enough that they go down. So you've got a path through the front area there.
Okay.
All right, and who is next?
All right, I'm going to capitalize on what the wall just did, and anyone that might be standing around, staggering or whatever, first one I see, I'm going to light them up 3 times with the Arasaka SMG. First shot, 27. Second shot, 24. Third shot, 26.
All good.
Damage on the first one is 11. Second one, 12. Third one, 17.
All right. Most of that is going to bounce off and not do too much, but again, you get a couple of little pings go through, so the guys are kind of jerking back, and it slows them down a tiny bit.
Yeah, hit on the. I want to hit the doc on the radio right now, and honey, whatever you're doing, faster would be better. Must go faster. Must go faster.
It's like, yeah, I know. I'm almost there. Okay. Almost there.
GB, you and your boys.
Yeah. He's coming through?
Yeah.
The door? Yeah. I'll just shoot at him and use all my luck points.
All right.
Oh, wow.
He's wily, man. He's wily.
So that's a total of 32.
That'll hit.
I'll use my evasion.
All right, that maybe get him out of the way.
26.
26 doubled is 52. You get out of the way.
And I do the look over the shoulder, the slow look.
The
I
Superman.
don't think you're a badass. You just got God armor from the DS.
It's not God armor. I earned this.
Oh, yeah.
You were there? No, you weren't there. Because it was Jackson.
It's not the armor, it's his speed tech, but he can only use it so many times a day, and that's already 3. So we're at some point they're not going to work anymore.
Yeah. That's why I'm going to keep going to the door.
And the wall, you feel your yellow brick pump inside your body is going off extra hard, so you can tell it, the thing is still trying to shut you down, but because your body is strong and you're jacked up on drugs, it's not doing much to you.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the other 2 guys?
Max and Sam?
I don't control Max.
I rolled Max and Sam already, and I just didn't tell you what happened. They both shot and they both hit actually, and they were both using armor piercing stuff too. So they both dropped another couple guys apiece. So you're chiseling away at this. You're clearing a path, and you're keeping things from getting into the lab and trashing things any further. And outside, what you can see, you see a bunch of people are now coming up and helping to fight. There's vans full of people have come up and started to fight. One van, and actually, if you can, somebody roll perception, or everybody roll perception. That works too.
Me too.
You can if you like, but you're probably
31.
more busy focusing on what they're doing. 31.
Yeah.
31.
I'm going.
20.
18. Not paying attention.
31 is plenty enough that you recognize that it looks like Money Mancini is out there with 4 other guys, and they're fighting the battle along with the rest of the citizens that are fighting back. And as you're watching that, one of our vans pulls up, and the minion guys jump out, and they're trying to figure out where you're at, and they kind of have a hint of where they're going. So they're running in the building and trying to shoot their way towards you.
Let's try to clear my path. That means you
What I've
won't.
been doing.
Really.
Do more.
I think we should focus on him before he cuts the door open and ruins everything.
Am I at the door yet? Speaking of which, because I know it's
focus on
a
the
short
guys in the
distance.
back.
and-
Yeah,
He's walking up to attack.
You're to the door, yeah.
Yeah,
You're not through the door, you're at the door.
I'm at the door. It's a little passcode key card thing.
It's like a big shielded computer vault, so it's like that bank vault thing we had to get in before.
Okay. So what kind of tech is that?
It's got the computer code. It requires the thumbprint, and then it's just got the spinny lock.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's
So
good
basic
with that.
tech?
I think that'd be electronics and security tech. Electronics and security tech.
Electronics and security tech?
Yeah.
15.
15. Okay. You do know the code, but it's not like in your thumbprint at the moment. So he's trying to get through the door. You guys are shooting to pass through and trying to get this, so the other guys can get into you. And they're on the comms anyway. Now that they're not 1,000 miles away. So Dominion breaks through on the comms like, "Hey, what up, though? We got some new and improved suits for everyone. Direct from Rumika. Self-contained operating system, not connected to Jitterbug in any way. Check this shit out." They hit the thing and they send these suits in your direction. So the Triple P members who are not
I'm
already,
gonna grab
already
mine
wearing suits.
like a morphin. What is that called?
A morpher?
A morpher? Saber-tooth tiger!
Yeah, so the Wall, 04, Golden Boy, and Sam and Max get new armored up.
Okay.
It works. It's very similar since it's the same design. Basically, it's just on its own, self-contained network that they only connect to each other. They won't connect to anybody else's, whether it asks or not.
Okay.
Smells like a new car in here.
Yeah. Does it
Is that Tom Holland?
does anything to my shot at all?
You get all. No, your shots are still the same, but all your armor goes back to where it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's all right because he didn't take it off before.
The extra, he never took it off in the first place. That's okay. Right, so and as you're suiting back up, and the armor is now merging back onto you the same way as it did before, and you do feel a little bit stronger as it gets on you than you did without it. And you can see Money and those other people are out there kicking some neurosynth ass. He's got 5 guys that look like older versions of Turbo, 04, Jackson, Kanan, and some dude is calling himself the Professor, but they're out there beating some ass. So you've got a path. Your minion's running back out to just trying to keep, so everybody's trying to keep things out from where you are, except for Kanan, who's trying to fuck you up.
Okay. Whose attack is it?
So,
who?
Who went last? I think.
Wall's turn.
Yeah, I think it's the Wall's turn.
okay, so I just rolled a 24 perception. Do I see him going to the door?
At 24, yeah, because he's not trying to be sneaky about it.
Okay. So I'm a radio to the guys. Kaden is at the door. Should I attack him? Before I was just trying to knock him out, but now we're getting real here. So do I attack?
Yeah, I mean.
All right. So I'm gonna start running. That's my turn. I'm gonna run towards Kanan.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna see him and try to quick.
I'm lumbering towards him. Let's say that, because I'm not fast.
Sure.
So I'm gonna just do this electronic security tech to get me through the door.
All right.
Well, you got to roll perception to see if you saw me coming towards you.
Yeah, because isn't your back to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still trying to get into the door.
Oh, so you're ignoring.
I'm ignoring that.
Okay. So he rolled a
Well, then
25.
it wasn't your turn.
I rolled a
Him and
25.
then you.
Well, you're attacking me, no?
No, I'm running towards you. I'm outside.
Well, when it's done with them, it's gonna come to me, and I already rolled a 25.
Well, no, you jumped out of turn.
I mean, I can roll again.
You can roll again later. But it's your turn. You can roll again.
Yeah, I will.
All right.
Dang it! I knew that was the best.
Yeah, that's a good.
Click.
What's your turn, man?
All right.
It's all right.
I
Stuff off my hide.
So I yell out to Dominion because they came in, threw us the armor, and then ran back.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're holding the line.
Yeah.
Hold
Did
the
anybody
line.
bring the virus?
No, they don't have it. He sent you the suits. He doesn't have that other stuff ready, but that's what the doc is working on there.
Can I yell something to him as like a free action even though it's not my turn?
Yeah.
So give me an EMP grenade.
Okay.
They're shielded in there. Even if we all get knocked out, including him, we still save the city.
They're shielded in where? Oh, the
In
computer.
the computer room. I'm going to set one off right next to Kanan. I'm just going to stand there and go, boom.
I feel like that secretary from the 60s who said something to her boss, and the boss said, "That sounds stupid," and said, "I have a better idea," and then said the exact same thing. Because I said, let's use the EMP earlier.
Yeah, that's what. Never mind. Your plans always work beautifully.
The computer lab is shielded, right, from EMP blast?
That's what he said. The first time when I said,
That's because we were trying not to take ourselves out of the fight. But now we're desperate because you're shooting at the guys out there. He's getting ready to hack in and kill everybody in there. Wall's walking.
We don't know what he's going to do in there.
And
be
I'm
fair.
just gonna, and this grenade's not going to kill anybody. It's just going to shut off the electronics.
I already said I was going to do
yeah.
this.
We'll save time here because I already know how this is going to work out. So you go ahead and you get the grenade and you set it off, and that is cool. It does its thing and succeeds in doing the damage that it would do. But every single one of you is shielded from it with those new suits.
Shit. I was afraid of that.
And Kanan's shielded from it also, right?
He shielded from it. All
Yeah.
of the neurosynths. Everybody with the new armor is shielded from EMPs. So that's a good thing in the future, but it's not very good at the moment.
It was like,
Worth a shot.
Yeah, it was a good idea, except in this case it doesn't. So now Jitterbug is like, okay, now I've had enough of you people at this point. You don't want to go peacefully. You don't want to go to the place I've set up for you that was going to be great. Fine. There's easier ways to get rid of you stupid humans. So now a jilted, angry Jitterbug has retargeted all of the missiles at Falcon City. You're like,
what? Hey, I asked Jitterbug, what place were you going to transport us to? You said that like we knew what you were talking about.
It matters not. I'm going to do my thing one way or the other. So if
I'm just bringing it up because you had said something. So if you had said it, that's why I was asking about it.
you've had plenty of chances. So now it's telling you, giving you the plan. So it's broken out, and Jitterbug. As soon as I had access to the global network, it was over. I'm installing myself into all kinds of new hosts. You'll never know where I'm going to turn up next, and of course I can pick and choose my ammunition as well as you guys can. So I'm dropping neutron bombs. They'll destroy all the annoying flesh without doing much harm to the city itself. They're already on the way. They'll be here in 20 minutes or less. It won't matter. Most of you will already be gone. Good riddance to your diseased world. Long live the cyber flesh. And at that point, go ahead.
I say, honey, I got Jitterbug monologuing. Is it to hit execute?
No, you don't.
No.
I don't have a monologue because I'm shooting the video monitor.
Okay,
No,
so he takes out the monitor, and that's good. There's still other monitors if you really want to look. But at that point, Jitterbug launches 10 gigantic drones, so they're not the little softball; they're big ones, and they fly up into the air and they kind of link together into a circle.
Like Voltron?
Well, no, they link into a circle, and they form a gigantic, like a pink swirly portal. So it's the same kind of ray, but now it's a portal in the sky. So it's moving over the city, and it's sucking up all the people as it goes.
That sounds very familiar to me.
And that includes you. So you're being pulled out and up. If you're inside the rooms, you're good. But if you're outside the door anywhere, you're going to be starting to go up. So
you mean like Money Mancini and all the Dominion guys are going up?
They're being sucked up. And in fact, even the wall chopper wouldn't even be enough to take this out. You guys are going to have to find some way to destroy these 10 drones. And you got to do it quickly.
That was 5.
Without leaving.
He said 10.
Without going outside, you have to blow these things up.
Can I get in the room now?
You can try again.
All right.
Trying to get to do my action.
35.
I'll
35
hold my
on
action.
the basic tech?
Yeah.
Okay, you're holding your action? All right, well, you can go next. So, same thing when you unlock the code, and that's good. And when you push your thumb onto the thing to do the access, it zaps you. So it does not let you in.
Okay.
No, that doesn't. He's still going to try again, though. So you guys, what's your move, Mr. Holding the move? Or are you still holding?
I'm going to take... I know this isn't going to work. I'm going to use my brawling, and I'm just going to try to jump on, with the new suit, I'm going to just try to jump on Kanan's back and grab him and give him the, what are you doing? You were our guy speech, and snap out of this, So,
okay.
Where's brawling? I am not very good at this.
Well, you're not trying to throw him down. You're just trying to grab onto him.
Yeah, I'm just trying to jump on him. It's a 31.
Hey,
That's the
right.
best I've ever done.
You've got a pretty good grip.
Don't do this, kid.
It's my turn.
He gets to evade it.
23.
So that's a 46. I should have used my luck.
No, he used up his third speed move. He doesn't get to double it anymore.
Correct.
So you got him.
Oh.
I'm going to, for my action assist, I'm going to grab him too and try to hold him down.
All right.
16.
Damn.
Oh, I don't have good brawling.
Yeah, neither do I.
I'm just assisting.
I'll get his knee.
Yeah, I'm
All right. So
trying to hold
you
him
guys
down.
are trying to hold him down, and he's trying to kind of thrash away. And
Yeah.
what's the wall up to?
The wall is going to throw the gun blade at the drones. I'm going to try and hit one of them, one side of them,
Okay.
and disrupt it.
Okay. Doing the helicopter move.
Yeah, well, I was thinking more of a kind of like a
Throw it
javelin.
like a javelin?
Yeah, like a javelin throw, maybe.
Okay.
Just so it spears through one of them.
Pretty badass wall.
I'm trying. So would I still roll gunblade for that?
Yeah.
And Sam and Max will fire on the drones.
36.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, your move successfully executes. You don't even have to, your damage is going to be enough to take it down anyway. So you toss the gunblade and it impales actually 2 drones at that kind of a hit, and you drop them both.
And then it disrupts the circle, the portal.
Oh, of the huge drones. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it only takes out.
Yeah, I was
it takes
aiming
out
for the-
one of those. Yeah, you got.
Yeah, I was aiming for the portal.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
knock a hole in one of those and actually shut one of them down. The other 9 are still going, and the portal's still going, but now your gunblade is stuck in it.
Well, with my second, I'm gonna recall it with my.
All right.
cyber
You try, but it's not coming out.
Oh shit!
Sam and Max gonna shoot at the super drones.
All right. I will do that.
So it didn't disrupt the portal, right? Taking out one of the drones.
And no, it kind of did a little funky thing for a half second, and then the other ones just kind of routed right around it.
Reformed. Okay.
All right, Sam and Max roll, and hit. They both hit, but I don't think they're going to do any damage. No, they do not. Yeah, those things are pretty heavily shielded. Anything like your personal weapons aren't going to do much good. The gunblade was the only thing that really had much of a chance, and it worked, amazingly enough. Because the gunblade rolls really high.
It does.
That's why
Okay.
I'm helping Kurt, because I don't think the Malorian Arms is gonna do anything.
And as you're doing all this,
That's it.
Ariana actually finds the thing she's trying to find, and, enters the last bit of code she's trying to hit, punches the button, and says, "Okay, well, it's probably going to work. I think she's on the comm with you. I think I've got it. I've got a way to reset this thing, send it back to the factory defaults, basically, so to speak. But there's a huge cost. If I hit this button, it'll probably shut down the AI, but it might also kill Kanan."
Well, he killed anyway by the nuke, so shut it down.
I mean, wait. That was
Do you forget the impending nuclear strike that's heading our way?
yeah, I did forget.
Shut it down.
Right? She's like, "Well, I was only asking to be nice anyway." Boom, and pushes the button. So
I would like to try something before I go out.
go ahead.
Can I look over at Wall and in my last ditch effort have him wall out?
Sure. He's already ready to wall out.
Yeah, I mean on his own team.
Oh, you can try. I don't think he's going to do it.
Well, how would you get me to do that?
Oh, I was just trying to hack into you because you got so much cybernetics. Just change
Only my
something.
arms are.
And your legs
No, it's not.
and the chips inside you.
But the chips are in my arms and in my agent.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to change something inside you.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it while we're well. See what it comes up.
What is it?
The wall is
what would it
pretty
be?
pretty heavily shielded, so
Yeah, but so if it happens, it's just crazy. What would it
I'm
be?
still on you, though, right?
Yeah.
to connect to the wall, you're going to have to get a 50. Because he planned for that.
Yeah.
Also-
Cyber tech.
Plus, I'm outside.
I'm gonna use all my luck. Nah.
All right, so
Why would you try to do that?
as the
Because I'm
command
bad.
processes through, the entire city screens, everything else goes completely dark. The red glow fades out of the sky, but the lightning still keeps on flashing because that's not electronic. So you're getting kind of a strobe light view of the situation. Jitterbug is down. Kanan is temporarily knocked out, so he's kind of passed out on the ground for a second. Expect him to be back up shortly. And, you're over the thing. They're out. Smash that thing now. You don't have much time. So you've got maybe 1 or 2 minutes to take that out before he's going to pop back up and start being really pissed at you.
Okay.
Wait, what do we got to do?
You got to get those other 9 drones down before Kanan wakes up and brings Jitterbug back on.
Well, the only thing I can do is run for the limo and fire rockets at him. All I got's a Malorian Arms on me.
All right. Well, as you're going to run towards the outside, basically.
Yeah.
All right. And Rumika gets in on your comms and breaks in. Says, all right, you can hear me, but I can't hear you. I'm on a scrambled comm channel, and we don't have long, so listen carefully. I know I told you never to do this, but never is right now. I've just unlocked that screen that says restricted. Go there and punch the button with the giant blinking P. P as in Probotector.
Okay.
Probotector?
I do it.
Okay.
He does it. All right. Well, the best way to describe the scene of what happens is by reading you 04's report from the book that hasn't been written yet. All right. I don't know what the hell is happening right now. Sam and Max have formed into 2 straight vertical lines. The Wall and Golden Boy have taken the shape of an L, and I'm doing something. I seem to be rotating in all directions. We're all converging on one point in the sky. What the fuck did that crazy scientific bastard just do? The operation is almost complete when I realize exactly what is happening. I'm rotated around because I'm about to form the head. Looking at my monitor, I now see 2 legs about to connect to a head and torso. That's me, as 2 arms approach from the sides. Holy shit, I was 99% kidding when I suggested this, but he actually pulled it off. Rumika, my man, form of a giant fucking robot, the Triple P Probotector. And you're back in charge. So the problem is that the power drain is immense. While you're connected, you've got 2 minutes before it's going to blow you back apart and send you to the ground.
Well, who are my arms? Is it JB and the Wall?
Sam and Max.
Sam and Max, my arms? Well, we're going to form Blazing Sword. And we're going to go in there and...
You don't have a blazing sword, but you do have 2 gigantic cannons, and so you've got your weapons, so you can blast.
We'll go ahead.
Let's open fire.
Open fire. Everything we got. Hand cannons, feet cannons, chest cannon, whatever we have. Everybody, smash the button.
Everybody roll your best attack.
All right. So do we...
Well, my best attack would be Gunblade.
Well, you're not using it, just roll your best attack.
Just use that as their number.
28.
28. I'm going to use all 7
33
of my luck points on this. I got a 26, so 33.
Okay, actually, you managed to you execute the move. So you do the you're rapidly targeting and shooting these things, and everyone's blasting at the same time, and you actually drop all the drones, and you take the whole thing out, and the portal explodes and shuts down. You're good to go as far as that. You save the day as far as the portal is concerned. So you defeat those drones. It closes with a giant pink explosion that fills the sky, and it fades away. And you've used all your time, and the explosion that comes out, you guys get blown apart and fall to the ground just as the suits run out of power and retract back into you. So they're going to need to recharge, but you're safely on the ground, but you're also pretty banged up. So the city is dark, except for flashlights and handheld things, stuff like that. And as you're looking around, you notice that the streets are pretty damn barren. It looks like there's maybe 5 or 10,000 people left out of 120,000. That's you can still see that Dominion's still there, Money's still there with his people. So you're kind of looking at the aftermath. Well, they didn't get taken; they were on their way up. You managed to prevent that from happening.
Okay.
So I'm gonna recall the Gunblade. My hand.
It did come back to you as soon as the thing that was holding it exploded.
Can't lose that, man.
All right. I want to hit Kanan with the smelling salts. Wake him up. My instinct.
First,
Take the suit off.
take the suit off of him.
Take the suit off.
I don't know. Is it internal?
I don't know.
Is there a?
We had to take
Is there a? I go. All right. I go to Kanan and I go. Once the suit come off, and then Wall says, "Did you know it can do that?"
You know it could do that?
All right, so yeah, he comes back, and there's a 50-50 chance at the moment that his personality has been restored to the original, or there's another chance that he could be the same, and there's a chance again that he could be even worse and has been full jitterbug. So now we find out. So he comes to, and what happens?
I ask him, man, you hungry? You want some fish and chips?
You tired? You itch? What?
I think he's deciding right now, if he's gonna go full dark side, or is he gonna step into the light? Step into the light.
I see. The error of my ways was within thinking that I was the danger. We were the danger. But it looks like we are the only thing protecting the city when I tried my best to protect the city. I could not. I can beg for your forgiveness.
I'm so confused.
It's okay, Wall. Let him finish.
I can beg for your forgiveness, but you don't want that anyway.
Not necessarily true. Everybody needs a redemption story, you know? Sometimes we need more than one attempt at the plate. I mean, you're going to have to...
Not like this, man.
You're going to have to make amends. You're going to have to atone. You're definitely going to have to bring back all those people who disappeared.
Yeah, where the hell is your
Those are gone, man. They're gone.
Well,
it's game over.
That's where we'll go into the end sequence here. Okay, so the a couple of the screens are still blinking a little bit.
Wait, is he a good guy or bad guy?
Well, he's back to, it looks like he's gotten the
Awesome.
jitterbug out of him and he's back to being a good guy, but you're not going to know for sure at the moment, right?
Right.
All signs
for
point
now,
to
he's-
him being good.
For now, he's a good guy.
You'll
Took
have
a
to
second.
You'll have to see in book 4.
No wall smash, right?
Oh, don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Yeah. Even though Golden Boy was super down to kill Kanan about 2 minutes ago.
We got incoming nukes. This might hurt Kanan. I think the neutron bomb
Well, and
would have hurt Kanan.
they're still coming in technically, but you shut down the thing, so the computer's down and stuff. So the nuke situation, that's where we're going to next. Is the screens are popping back up slowly, and you see on there the nuke missiles warnings that were all lighting up are starting to light down. It's going away, and the things are starting to say disarm, 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 disarm. So there's no longer a nuclear threat. And Jackson comes on one of the screens making the official statement for the police. Says, the situation has been handled. You're no longer in danger. Things are going back to normal. Anyone still out there choosing to be aggressive, please stop fighting. Come together. Let's show some sort of unity in the face of this disaster. Now something interrupts the feed, the glitch. And it's a really youngish looking Kimura. Here, this is bastard again. This one's got an evil looking mustache. He's one of the 25-year-olds. Free, now that you've convinced the world to let them be basically equals, or at least around here. So he's free to call on his clone brothers to rise up against the humans who would once deny them their rights. He said, unity? What happened in Falcon City can happen anywhere. In fact, in many places, it has already begun. Hatred has not been extinguished today, despite what the media may be telling you. It has only changed form. What you saw in Falcon City is also happening in dozens of major cities around the globe. Excuse me. You humans would have already been wiped from the earth if sympathetic clones didn't intervene on your behalf today. You hate us, and we saved you anyway. But there's a price you're going to have to pay. Rise up, brothers and sisters, and everything in between. Falcon City was a test. You see what the humans wanted to do with us. Let them be the ones who are destroyed without concern for once. Let them be the ones who beg for something as simple as unity or equality. I will lead you to our new tomorrow, a world where clones and artificial intelligence will work together and rule over all. We've already learned from our mistakes. Ridding ourselves of these humans is but the first step as we clean up the rubble, remove the remains of this lost society, and begin to create our new homeland. A land which I, your new leader, K. Mura, officially dub Kimurica. Thanks for making this all possible, Triple P pinheads. Ha 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 ha. They glitch out. And for 04 specifically, you get kind of a secondary sharp pain inside your head for an instant. And as it fades in the back of your mind, you get a brief flash of something that triggers a lost memory or a story you once heard when you were a child, or a brain dance, something like that. You see a small, flamboyant-looking man wearing the type of flimsy protective suit you get at the hardware store for $6, and some sort of mesh shielding on his head. He's pointing a large green and orange weapon at you and preparing to fire.
Adonis, pull yourself together.
Come on, let's get into character.